my hope is that when she unwraps this on Christmas morning, she'll be like, the way some people watch Hallmark Christmas movies, although I'm not immune to those either, I watch these videos. So if you're here for that, you know, here it is. And if you're here for gift ideas, I think I've got some great ones for you this year. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ash. If you're here for the first time, I'm so glad that you found me. And if you're one of my returning viewers or one of my subscribers, I'm so happy as well that you're here. I make content about my life as a mom and gift guides, and this is the one I've really been looking so forward to all year. It's my favorite to watch and my favorite to make. Among my top favorites, I also do a really good Easter basket video. But this one is about what I got my kids for Christmas this year. I have three. I have a 1-year-old. She's really about 18 months. I have a 4-year-old. And I have a 7-year-old. So I've got a wide range of gift ideas for you. I hope that you're going to love this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, and do subscribe to my channel so you can see other great content that I want to share with you in the future. Then we decided to do a big shared gift for the kids this year. Let me hold this in the right direction. Here's a better look at it from the side. Particularly, we had our 7-year-old in mind when we got this. He's the one that likes to sometimes just go in his room and listen to an audiobook. And I know that having more autonomy to do it himself will really be something that he will like. And we just decided it would be better as a family gift for us all to enjoy. So to go along with that, we got this collection. It is the My First Classical Music collection. My two big kids are both doing online piano lessons, and we also do music theory and music appreciation in our homeschool. So we're huge music people, and my kids have been learning all about different classic composers. So I think they will all really enjoy being able to listen to their favorite composers and favorite pieces on there. And then I also got some stories. That's the thing about the Yoto. You can get music and podcasts and also stories. So I went with some kind of Christmassy / wintry things, you know, knowing that obviously it will be Christmas when they receive this, but they'll be enjoying it through the winter, and then we'll of course have to add to our collection. So I went with the Nutcracker, a huge family favorite. I don't know if you can really see these cards very well. I'll take one of these out so you can really see. You get your content loaded on one of these little cards, and then whenever the kid wants to play the content, they just pop the card in. So I will need to come up with some sort of system to store the cards. But the cards that I got are, I got the Nutcracker, as I mentioned. I also got Gruffalo's Child, which is a really sweet picture book that my kids enjoy by Julia Donaldson. And then finally, I also got another Julia Donaldson one, which is Stickman, which is a Christmassy sort of story, but not Christmas specific. So I think they'll enjoy receiving it for Christmas and just, you know, enjoying it through winter. So that's their big family gift. I also did pick up a family book for them to share, really for me to use with them. It's the Positive Behavior Activities for Kids, and it says it's for ages 4 to 8, which is, you know, right up the alley of my 4 and 7-year-old. You know, we live in the Midwest. It's going to be a long, cold winter. I'm thinking, you know, having a book like this with some good ideas to really focus in on will just be an added resource for us. You know, the thing that my 4-year-old asked for as kind of her main wish, although she asks for a lot of things. I mean, she has a million interests, and it's not that she's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's just like, she's one of these people that she's a powerhouse. She's a jack of all trades, kind of a Renaissance woman. She loves so much. But one of the things that I've been doing with her every Christmas is giving her a special new doll. The last 2 years in a row, I gave her a Bitty Baby, and she really does still enjoy those. But lately, of course, the catalog from American Girl comes to our house since I purchased those Bitty Babies, and she has been eyeing the Welly Wishers, and this is the one that she specifically asked for. Hopefully we're not going to get too much glare on this girl. This is Ashlyn. She does look actually the most like my daughter of any of the Welly Wishers, just in that she has kind of, my daughter has fairly straight with just a little bit of curl brown hair and dark, although not quite this dark, skin. And anyway, this does look the most like her. I don't know if that's why she wanted it, or I did decide to get some Welly Wisher books to read with her, which she also did express an interest in. She said, I want to read about the Welly Wishers, and she loves to be read to. She's not really reading herself yet, but I will be reading these with her. So I got Willo's Wilderness Campout, just because she's interested in camping too, and I thought she would like this one. And I got this one, the Clippity Cloppity Carnival, because it's about horses, which she likes. And also, I believe the main character in this one is the Ashlyn character, which she's getting the doll of. So hopefully this can kind of help to inspire some of her play. I also got her Camille's Mermaid's Tale. She really loves mermaids, so I know that she'll be into this one. She did want Ashlyn, but she also eyed Camille in her mermaid outfit, and she was kind of looking at Willa and some of the others, so it was a tough call actually which one to get her. I just finally got her the one that she seemed like she most wanted, but I'm guessing when she reads this Camille's Mermaid Tale, she's also gonna want Camille, so if this works out and she really plays with it, maybe this is something that we'll be adding to the collection of, you know, for the coming birthdays and things like that. So I'm really psyched about that, if I didn't mention before. And then I did get a coordinating item for my 1-year-old. This will be her first American Girl purchase, and I could not be more excited. I know I say the word excited a lot, but I really am truly just very glad about these presents that I have for my children. I got this one not because it looks like my 1-year-old, it totally doesn't, but it does look like the doll that my 4-year-old's getting, so I figured, you know, if I'm not gonna match the doll to the baby, I'm gonna match it to the other doll so they can have matching sister dolls, even if the dolls don't match them, if that makes sense. Anyway, also we already have a couple of these and I wanted to get one that we didn't already have for my older girl. I know that my baby is going to love this because she is obsessed with babies. I mean, I think a lot of babies like babies, but honestly, she's more into babies, I think, than any other child that I've ever had. Like, she says baby, like, all the time. And she has one baby doll she got for her birthday that she loves to carry around, and she hugs it. She pretends to feed it. She pretends to change its diaper. She pushes it around in a little toy shopping cart that we have. She also loves to grab all of Emerald, my older daughter's bitty babies, and she hugs them and she loves them and she wants them, and she'll say, I need baby. So my hope is that when she unwraps this on Christmas morning, she'll be like, baby, you know? So I'm very excited for that, as I may have mentioned. So that's the kind of coordinating American Girl dolls for them. And then I do have a very different yet somewhat equivalent item for my son, which is also sort of a baby doll. Last year for Christmas, we got him the animatronic Baby Yoda, and that is probably his most treasured possession. It's definitely exceeded my hopes and expectations for how much he would play with it, because, you know, I tend to shy away a little bit from these animatronic type items because you just don't know if it's going to be all wow factor and then it sits on the shelf gathering dust. However, he plays with that all the time, and we're still, you know, this is almost a year out and he still plays with that all the time. It really is his baby doll. And he has talked about wanting other Yods, and I mean, he wants the Legos, he wants the toys, anything Baby Yoda he can get his hands on, which is kind of interesting because it must just be in the air. He's not even seen The Mandalorian or any of the Star Wars movies yet, but he's all about Baby Yoda. It's, you know, it's gonna be good. And then moving on to some more individualistic kind of things. Well, actually, no, I have some more coordinating things. I'm gonna start with the baby and show you something that she has. She has probably less than the other two because, you know, she is a baby. But I'm not one of those people that thinks that babies don't notice or care. Babies definitely want presents. It's just, I don't wanna buy baby toys just to buy them for her. So I did get her this Lego set. Duplo is one of my tried and true standard toys for like older babies / younger toddlers, and even on up. I mean, my 7-year-old and my 4-year-old still play with the Duplos that we have at our house, so I know that this will be used and enjoyed by everyone. I mostly picked this though because she really likes dinosaurs. The kids are super into dinosaurs. As you'll see in a minute here, there's more dinosaurs coming for the big kids. I wanted to get her something dinosaur, but something age appropriate, but not so babyish that she would just not use it, because she definitely just wants what the big kids have and she doesn't really want baby toys. So I thought this would be perfect. It adds nicely to our collection of Duplos, and we don't have a dinosaur like a T-Rex, or there's another little dinosaur in here. I think she'll be really happy about this. She likes to say rah when she sees dinosaurs, so I'm hoping she'll hold the dinosaur and be like rah, and that this will be like a really good time for her. I also have some Lego for my 4-year-old. She is super into princesses, and she has been collecting these Lego storybook sets. They're actually perfect for a little child who likes Legos because there's not too many pieces. So she gets the thrill of using the teeny tiny little pieces, which she definitely enjoys. But I can just pack this all up easily. Like, she has the Belle one of these, the Ariel one of these, and one of the Frozen ones of these. And I love that I can just pack this up, you know, when she's done, and it's not going everywhere in my house. She can use this at the kitchen table during quiet time, and then it can just like go away, and she can build with it and have fun. She's combined all the little sets that she has, and I know she'll combine this in there. The reason we decided to get this one is because it features some princesses she doesn't have, although it does have a additional Ariel and Belle. I really liked that it had Tiana. Tiana is not always easy to find, and we love Tiana around here. So she's getting Tiana and Tiana's frog, as well as a Cinderella. And then for my son, this is one that he specifically requested. Sometimes he does get me to look at Lego sets with him. Like, he likes to look just to see, you know, what's out there. He likes to look at the Lego sets. This is one that he was really, really excited when he saw it. I think he was particularly excited because you get the skeleton T-Rex from Camp. I don't know if they actually ever see the skeleton T-Rex in the Camp Cretaceous show, but he could use this either with playing about Camp Cretaceous or just general, like, building, you know, a museum or something in his Lego universe. It also comes with the guy, the main boy character from Camp Cretaceous, and he doesn't have one of those. Of course, it comes with the Chris Pratt Lego minifigure, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if Chris Pratt signed a contract where he has to appear in every Jurassic World Lego set or what, but anyway, we will have like number 8 or whatever of him. We will have another one now, and it's fine. I know that my son will be very joyful to receive this. That takes care of Legos. Let me show you some more dinosaurs. For my 1-year-old, I collect, as I mentioned, I collect the Baby Lit books, but I also am specifically trying to get all of the Jane Austen inspired ones for her. So this is inspired by Sense and Sensibility, but it's actually an opposites book. So, you know, each page is just some opposites and just really cute, kind of bold pictures, which I find that babies like. I am a huge Austen fan, and her middle name is actually inspired by kind of a minor Austen character, so that's why I'm collecting these books for her. Her name is not actually from Sense and Sensibility, it's from Pride and Prejudice, but I already have that one for her, so this just adds to her little collection. For my 4-year-old, she loves to cook, and we have been casually studying French a little bit in our homeschool. So I got her this book, In the French Kitchen with Kids. I know that she will really enjoy looking through here because there's lots of pictures of food, and she loves looking at pictures of food. And then this will also be an activity for her and I, and honestly the other kids will probably be joining us as well, but to do together. So this is kind of a fun, like, it's not just a book, it's something for her to look at, and it's something for us to do together, which, as I mentioned, I'm really into things that foster, you know, family activities and togetherness and things we can really enjoy, especially through the long winter. And then for my son, this is a book we had at the library, and like, honestly, it was a bit emotional when this had to go back to the library because he loved it so much, and it's been a while since it had to go back, and I've resisted getting it out again because I bookmarked it in my mind as something to get for Christmas. And then it's this Lego minifigure visual history. This has just, you know, it's exactly what you would imagine inside. It's Lego minifigures, and it's just like so many Lego minifigures, and I know that he's just going to spend so much time poring over this and looking at all the minifigures and talking about which ones he wishes he had, which ones he does have, which ones he'd like to get, and just kind of dreaming and thinking. And so, you know, there's that for him. And then I've got a couple of just individual things to show for each of the kids. I'll start with my son since I'm reaching over here. When we go to the park, my son really likes to make little stick houses for animals. Like, he likes to think that maybe a chipmunk or somebody will move in, which I'm really amused by because it's something that I did when I was a kid, was building little tiny houses outside in the hopes that like a toad or something would live there. So since we're going to be going to the park less often through the winter, we thought we would get him these Lincoln logs. We've never had Lincoln logs before. So it's kind of, this is kind of a thing to try out that we don't know whether this is going to be a huge hit or not, but I do really like those open-ended sort of building materials for my kids. It's something that honestly, they're all really going to enjoy. This is probably the first thing that I bought for him this year. Back when T-Rex was his top favorite. And, you know, he still does love T-Rex. I know he'll be psyched about this. He doesn't have a T-Rex exactly like this. And this one apparently can do some things. I am sort of scared to try to make it do the things, but I'm going to try to make it do the things anyway. Yeah, so it roars, and, you know, I try to stay away from too many loud toys. I try to get just like one every year to like really like pump up the jam. But this year, a few extras edged in the way of the dinosaurs. But I know he really will play with this a lot, so it's fine. It also, I believe, does some sort of a, I don't even know, there's some sort of a, like, there's some sort of a stomping feature, and it can also, you put this cage on its head and it somehow escapes from the cage. So I feel like kids who like dinosaurs definitely would want something like that. Like, I know that he will. And then the other dinosaur gift we got him is something that he, I know, really wants, because he's so jealous of my 4-year-old. She has this tiny little Velociraptor figurine, and he doesn't have any Velociraptors, and lately they've been creeping further and further up his list of favorite dinos. So I knew that this would be perfect for him. It's just a pack of 3 dinosaurs. I'm actually a little confused because these look like, or not 3 dinosaurs, 4 dinosaurs. I'm a little confused because to me these look like the 4 dinosaurs from the Jurassic World movie. However, I think they're supposed to be from Camp Cretaceous. So I don't really understand what's going on there, but I know he's going to love these and get a lot of enjoyment out of them, and that's what's really important to me. And then for my baby, another thing that everyone is going to enjoy is this Melissa and Doug scoop and serve ice cream counter. I know it says it's for 3+, but I'm gonna hide the pinchy little tongs and the play money that comes with this, and I know it will be a huge hit. We have a smaller Melissa and Doug ice cream set that my 4-year-old received when she was about 2, and it has been a constant plaything for all of my kids since then. I mean, every single day, all through the day, the kids are using it, sometimes as ice cream, sometimes just as like a random thing to play with. Like, it really is just like a huge hit, powerhouse toy. So this is just going to expand on that. And so, like I said, it's going to be used by all the kids. Finally came in a few days after I filmed my original video. This is one of our tried and true kind of standard items. We have it for the other kids. I'm really excited to have it for Lilac. I know that she's gonna really enjoy this. This is gonna give her that wow factor, I think, on Christmas morning, would also be something that I know is really gonna be worth it, just the quality and the use and the enjoyment. Like, this is like a real great thing to have, so I'm super psyched to have this for her. For my 4-year-old, she's really into Polly Pocket. I saw this, I had to get it. Had to, because, I mean, this is like so good, right? Like, in case you can't see this very well, it's a gingerbread house, and my kids are obsessed with gingerbread, so this is like gonna be huge. It's a gingerbread house. There's a gingerbread man, a gingerbread dog, there's a little tea set, a cake, an oven for baking, a little fridge for putting the food in and out, some Polly Pocket figures. Like, you know, she's gonna love it. Here we go. This is a tiny mouse. I'm leaning out. I'm hoping it focuses. Are you focusing? Are you focusing? Focus on the mouse. This is a Miley mouse. My kids are obsessed with these. In case you know, haven't noticed, my 4-year-old is like all about the princesses. And I mean, she is our princess, you know, along with her sister, of course, so. It's several days after I filmed my original video, but something arrived today. Getting this was hard. Like, there were so many challenges, and it was the kind of thing where I thought I had it in hand, but I didn't have it literally in hand. And then right when I thought I was about to get it, it was gone. So I really didn't think we were going to get this, so I left it out of my original video entirely, but I'm really excited because look what I finally got a hold of today. There's going to be some crinkling paper. Oh my gosh. I'm psyched to have it, to get to like mess with and just to, you know, make Christmas dreams come true. My kids love to dress up, and I got matching dress-up dresses for my 2 girls. They are both getting these Minnie Mouse dresses, which I know they will love because they have a tutu skirt. These actually came from the clothing department in Target. So if you're looking for Christmas Eve box ideas or any sort of pre-Christmas gifts, although these would make fine Christmas morning gifts as well, we always do matching pajamas. Sometimes I've done these earlier in the year, but this year I'm holding off to do them for Christmas Eve and just seeing if that feels special. Because before I thought, you know, give them at the beginning of the month, they enjoy them all month long. But honestly, my kids wear Christmas pajamas all year. So they'll be enjoying these, you know, through the winter and through the summer and, you know, the spring and the fall too. Anyway, I got these stripes. There's, if you didn't see that, there's stripy bottoms and then a stripy top with a cute reindeer on it. Those are for my girls, so I do have 2 sets, one for my 4-year-old and one for my 1-year-old. And then I didn't like the stripy reindeer option that was available for my son. It was blue with orange and it didn't really look Christmassy to me. So I decided to just go ahead and get him this sort of a red buffalo plaid, which I think he'll really enjoy. And that's actually the pajama bottoms that I got for my husband and myself are the red buffalo plaid. So while he won't match with his sisters, he won't be left out from the family. You know, he'll be matching with me and his dad. So, you know, that will be totally fine. And I think they will really enjoy having those. They always like their Christmas pajamas and their Halloween pajamas. And just, you know, we're big holiday pajama people. I think a lot of you are. Another thing that I always do as a pre-Christmas gift that I may do Christmas Eve this year are new books for my kids, specifically Christmas books. We have a really good collection going. We unpack all the old Christmas books, I mean old meaning ones we already own, towards the beginning of December, and then we pack them away usually sometime before Valentine's Day, so they're fresh every year, and I just love adding to our collection. So I have one for each of them this year. However, they know the holiday books, while they might go to a specific person, are really meant to be enjoyed by everyone. So for my baby, I have S is for Santa. It's a baby lit book. I collect these baby lit board books for my kids. I really love them, especially the alphabet ones. So I know all the kids will like this. I mean, my 7-year-old is learning how to read, but he still enjoys these type of books. And this is exactly right for my 4-year-old right now, and my baby, of course, will just grow into this. I just love these sort of really vintagey illustrations that these books have. I think they're adorable. Everyone will like this, and I love the durability of board books. For all my kids, really, it's still good. The next one is going to my 7-year-old, and unfortunately, it was not even available in hardcover. I had to get the soft cover, which I do regret. I'm trying to angle this a little bit because I'm using the light from my window here, and so we're getting some glare, but I'm really trying to make this work for you all. This was the one time when I could film this video when my husband was able to take the kids outside, out of the house. Miraculously, the sun is shining after weeks of just blustery gray, icy cold days. It's the weekend, it's all working out, so I'm in a rush. In case you wonder if I'm talking fast or seem a little harried, it's because I really, really want to make this video, and this is my time. But anyway, Santa Cat is a book that we had from the library before. I know that my son will enjoy this, specifically because, first of all, he enjoyed it previously, and he also really likes cartoony things. As I mentioned, he's learning how to read, and this is a simple enough book that I think he could just about read this to himself. So I think this is going to be just a really great option for him, and the others will enjoy it as well. And then for my 4-year-old, I picked up this book that I have been eyeing for a couple years. I almost got this last year and just ended up going with other books instead. But I really, really wanted this because the Little Reindeer, it's another one that we had from the library, and it's just adorable. I mean, it's exactly my style, this sort of black and white, just little pops of red and pink, and it's the cutest story about a little girl, and she's in like a reindeer costume, and she befriends a real reindeer that turns out to be one of Santa's reindeer. So I mean, it's just, you really almost can't get more adorable than that. So I'm really looking forward to them having those. The other gift that we traditionally give them as kind of a pre-Christmas thing is a new ornament for the tree, and that's always something we do on Christmas Eve. So whether we do the books and the pajamas earlier in the year or not, we do those ornaments as like the gift to unwrap on Christmas Eve. This year, I got the girls matching ones because they're just really, really loving to match these days. I mean, my 4-year-old, of course, is the one kind of voicing the loving to match, and my 1-year-old doesn't seem to mind. So I got them these. I'm gonna duck out of the frame in the hopes that it will focus on this really cute boiled wool unicorn ornament from Target. So I have 2 of those. And then for my son, I got something from the same style, but I chose this little mouse. I chose this one. Oh, focus, focus. I'm ducking out of the way so it'll focus. There we go. I chose this one because blue is his favorite color. It has the blue scarf, and I also really like that it's carrying a snowball. He is the one who's always saying he really wants to build a snowman. He wants to have a snowball fight, all of that. So I thought that was just perfect for him. I know that they will really enjoy those. And I also got one of those for my husband and myself. I got myself a little bunny with like a cute yellow scarf, and then I got my husband like a bear with a green scarf. He likes green, so it's all working out. And there were only 4 different styles, so split between the 5 of us, that worked out pretty well as well. And I think that's it. I have to get this stuff packed up. My husband has called me. He's bringing the kids back, so I'm like, go, 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 go. But it brings me so much joy now to anticipate gifting these items to my kids, and to know that you have watched this video. Thank you so much. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you so soon. Bye-bye.